Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Blue Archive episode number 3 reaction. Okay, the previous episode we got to know more about the students and especially one character whose name is Serika. She wasn't trusting Sensei because I'm guessing previously because like all the adults left and abandoned Abydos. She probably doesn't trust the adults and that is why seeing Sensei come here, she wasn't ready to accept him. But in the end she kind of gets into a little bit trouble. She gets kidnapped and Sensei, with the help of all the other students, does goes there and saves her midway while she was in the process of being transported. And yeah, after that, I guess Serika can trust Sensei a little bit more now than previously. And yeah, everything looks fine now. And not only that, in the end we got a little scene about a certain group which we'll probably see in this episode, the problem solvers. I do know them. Like I said, I have played the game. I do know a few characters from them. um, Especially I think the leader, and there was another character that I know. um, yeah, like Aru and I think Kayoko. These two are the characters that I know. Other than that, I don't know. Like I know the others, but I don't remember their names and stuff. Either way, like I'm looking forward to this episode. Let's see what happens today. Episode number 3. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. There she is. Wait, her voice. I didn't know this. An evil a day. Yep, there you go. There they are. Okay, her voice. Yeah, where have I heard it? Yeah, I've definitely heard her voice so many times, but I cannot remember. I'll check after the anime. This episode ends. Rest assured and leave it to us. Problem solver 68. Hmm. Illegal items. Okay. Hmm. I see. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Like they just like okay. Right. And a suggestion. Okay. At the coconut. Well, obviously, you guys are neck deep in debt. Yeah, gambling. Oh boy. What? Oh no, stop it. Yeah, you're gonna lose more money in that process. Germanium bracelet. Uh, oh, okay. Okay. She's like, yeah, she's like, I don't know, like this. That is true, you know. Maybe we need to recruit more people. That's actually a good idea, you know. Gacha. That's it. We'll spin the gacha. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. Then you'll get arrested. Yeah. Exactly. her her idea was a good one. We do need more students, but you know, not like that. Yo. What? Oh god. Oh, I remember this part. Oh yeah. Yeah, you've been doing that in your free time? Bro. I remember this part. This goofy like masks. Yeah. I love how the colors match their theme. Oh god. Okay. She's rich, isn't she? So I think. Okay. Oh no. Yeah. Um. Right. Oh boy. What about Sensei? Does he have any idea? Yeah. I'd say the idol one. No. No. Idol is a better choice out of all of them. She's pissed. Oh god. Oh, what's happening here? Robbery? What? Oh no, hijacking. Okay. Oh god, her voice, I cannot remember. Mm. Oh, wait, what's in that? Yeah. Wait, the cat's half dead. Oh boy. Damn. Oh, they're here. Great. Cheapest. They didn't get paid, I'm guessing. Right. What? Under 600 yen. Wait, only one. They'll be sharing. Yeah. They don't have money. She really reminds me of, her personality. Kobeni from Chainsaw Man. Oh boy. his tail. Wow. Damn. Uh. Oh wait. Damn. Good. Damn. It's a lot. Is it wrong dish? Uh. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. 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 Well, here we go. The problem here is, I think their targets are, yeah. Okay. Oh god. Bruh. No, she hasn't. Yeah. Oh god. Right. So, yeah. Actually, they are supposed to be our next targets. She didn't notice. Uh, she didn't realize. Like, she said that hopefully you guys. Wow. Oh, she didn't realize as well. Yeah. Right. And she did like a handshake and everything. Right. Okay. Yep. Oh, is that the alarm? Yeah. Nope. Ghana. Oh, the private must. Oh, but okay. Yeah. Yep. Oh God. Yeah. Well, they need money probably. President. Head. Chief. What? Didn't introduce her. What? Oh God. Damn. Oh. Damn. She's a close range. Damn. I move. Oh God. Yep. She's a sniper. I remember. Wait. This is C4. Oh God. Un- what the hell? Oh God. Oh nice. Is that Hoshino? Yeah. Damn. It's still continuing. God. Throwing pipe bombs as well. Oh boy. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I guess that. What the hell? Wait, what did they throw? Oh, those are bullets. I was like, they're throwing something. No, the bullets. Oh, damn. Oh, she's also a shotgun user. Oh, yeah. Oh, there she is. Kuroko. No, Shiroko? Yeah, that's her name. I forgot. Kuro and Shiro. Oh god. Damn! She does that. Okay. Oh, damn. Oh. Oh, time to go back home, I guess. They're like, oh, we're not working overtime. Bye bye. Right. The professionals, you know? And they don't have money for that. So the whole operation, they lost money. Yeah, and it was a. Run. Yeah. Tactical retreat. Bro. She's like, goodbye. Okay, I wonder who hired them. That's the question, you know. Obviously, they didn't do this on their own. Someone hired them to do this. Oh my god. Ah, there you go. That is it. Well, we got to meet the problem solver 68 today. I wonder what the 68 comes from. Like, is that just a random number? Or there's like a significance behind the number? Hmm. Oh, is there something? Oh, there's something left. Okay. Oh, these are the people Who hired them? Okay, I was just asking that question. I was like, who hired them? I wonder. Whoa, who's this? Okay, and that is it. I think. Yeah. All right. There you go. That was today's episode. Episode number 3. Now, first things first. I need to check Aru's voice actor because like it's so I'm so familiar with it. I cannot remember. As soon as I see the names, I'll probably recognize her. Um. Okay, just a minute. I'll do that. I'm like my oh god. Other info voice actor. Kondo Reina. Oh wait. Kondo Reina. Wait, I've definitely heard the name before. Kondo Reina. Okay, here we go. Kondo Reina. Uh, what? Where have I heard? Yeah, like Aru, I can see. But why is her voice so familiar to me? Like I don't see any anime or any character voice acted by her who I'm very familiar with. Like I know a few characters here I can see. Like the Eminence in Shadow. What else? But not anyone. So why is her voice so? I have no idea why I thought her voice is so familiar to me. Like there are a few characters that she voice acted, but there's not any character significant, like at least to me, that I have, like animes that I have seen, that I would feel it's like so. Yeah, I have no idea why. Anyways, but her voice seems so familiar to me. Yeah, but I don't see anyone that I am particularly extremely familiar with. Um, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, the voice acting is actually really good. I really love the like she has like a heavy but at the same time a very soothing voice. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's a bit on the heavier side, but even if it's heavy, it's still very soothing, like that type of voice. Like I like Aru, when like I said, I played the game, the very first chapter, and when she was introduced, I was like expecting something, seeing her character design, and when she started speaking, and when I saw her, like properly in the game and in the story, I was like, damn, I wasn't expecting her to be like this at all. Because in the game, you see her like character design is like she's like kind of looking like this, like in a very smug way, and like the upper part of her face is like kind of like like a shadow type, like it's as if like she's looking down on you and smiling and smirking at you like that. That's like her character design. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, she's going to be one of those sassy characters. And she has that type of like like the Ojo-sama vibe. However, she isn't like this. She's at the end of the day, when you see her, she's like this goofy person who just like messes up in a lot of the things, like kind of like an airheaded character. And her voice as well surprised me completely. So her character design and her personality like doesn't match at all, which is one thing that really surprised me when I met her in the game. So I remember her very like like vividly. And the other girl as well, the other girl that I remembered from the problem solver is Kayoko, because again she has such an interesting character design, like her hairstyle and everything. So yeah, the other two I didn't remember their names, but Haruka, I think that's the other girl's name, who is the demolitions expert. I'm guessing she's like plants bomb and stuff. She like her personality reminds me of Kobeni's personality from Chainsaw Man. This kind of like a very scared, like she's always like scared and everything, kind of, but at the same time she has this weird type of a like a tenacity to whatever she does. like kind of like an obsessive like quantity, kind of that type of personality, and the other girl, I forgot her name, she has a very, I guess, like a very laid back and chill personality. So yeah, that is like the problem solver 68, and obviously they are from the Gehenna Academy. A few of the characters I know from the Gehenna Academy, like I think Hina, who I have in Blue Archive in the game, I have her as a character. Who else do I have from the Gehenna? I don't know. I'm not really sure any other characters if I have them. But like, oh, I do have Kayoko. Like her New Year version as well. I have in the game. So yeah, so I do recognize these few characters. But yeah, we have been introduced to a new school, and a few of the students from there in this episode. And the Problem Solver 68, what they do is basically, I guess, it's pretty self-explanatory. Solves problems, I guess. People come to them with their problems, and they probably do it for a fee. It kind of reminds me of like like a Gintama, like the Yorozuya, who literally do everything and anything like, that the clients bring them. So like kind of like that, where here they probably the clients told them to do, as we saw in the end, that little scene in the end, they were hired by these people in the end we saw to attack the Abydos. Don't know why, but because of some reason probably. And that's why that's what they were paid to do. So that's why, like, no personal, like, like enmity or like animosity. It's just a job, nothing you can do about it. But it was kind of funny because they, like, like especially Aru was like got so like friendly with them in the ramen shop. And Aru like did a handshake and everything, and she was like, oh, like, like, best of luck to you guys. And when everyone's like, chief, do you not chief, sorry, president, do you understand what happened? Like, you didn't recognize them? And they, like, and then Aru's like, what are you talking about? And then when she realized, she's like, oh my god, what the hell did I do? I literally made friends with the people that I'm supposed to attack the next day. Oh, it's kind of I love how, like, she actually feels so I guess you could say so guilty, because first of all, like, they came to the ramen shop, and the ramen shop, like, the owner, like, gave them like a little like freebie with the whole big ramen. So they were like grateful to them. And then when she realized that, oh no, these are the persons that were kind to me, I have to literally go and attack them the next day. That, like, yeah, it's a bit embarrassing, like, like, yeah, I cannot even imagine the situation. But yeah, you can see she was a bit perturbed at the very beginning when they came the next day to attack them. But as she says, a job is a job, nothing we can do about it. And again, we saw Sensei using his planning and strategizing to properly win the battle. And also, the mercenaries that they hired left because it's time, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, why would they do overtime if they're not paid? And the funny thing is, I don't think the problem solvers have enough money to pay them overtime. If they had, they probably would have said that, oh, we'll pay you overtime or something. They probably don't have that money. So they cannot even pay them overtime. So literally nothing you can do about it. They just left. And this is what they were talking about in the in that scene where they were talking in the ramen shop, that it's not that we're broke, it's that we have to prepare for the next assignment. And the next assignment was this one, and they needed people or mercenaries to help them out for this. That is why they cut their food, like, costs, only bought one bowl of ramen, probably to gather the rest amount of money, the extra, and put that in the hiring of the mercenaries that we saw over here. But the bad thing here is that not only did they pay that much amount of money to the mercenaries to hire them, but it was of no use. because by the end of it, their mission was a failure. So they were probably waiting for, it kind of makes sense. You get a job, there's a certain amount of money you'll get from it, and you have to invest a little bit of your money into it as well for it to go smoothly. That's literally what they did. They got a job offer. The job offer probably provided them like with, I don't know, quite a lot amount of money, and they were like, okay, to accomplish this, we have to invest a little bit of our own. So if this is successful, then yeah, it's all well and good. We'll get that money and we'll recoup our losses. However, if it fails, then they're not going to get paid. On top of it, they invested their own money, so they're screwed. They're in loss now. So that's literally what happened here. They invested their own money into the whole thing, probably expecting to succeed and get, the reward or whatever, but they didn't succeed, and now they're broke and they're not going to get paid. So yeah, great, fantastic. Right, and yeah, that's what happened in the end, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, okay. Was there anything else that I needed to discuss? Okay, there's a whole section in the very beginning where the Abydos students kind of ask each other in the meeting that, oh, what should we do? How should we gain enough money? And each had a very interesting, suggestion. First of all, we had, wait, who suggested first? Serika. No. No, wait, who suggested first? Wait a minute. It was Serika, wasn't it? Oh, okay. Serika suggested the whole the thing, the astrology, astrology thing, with the whole bracelet that she bought, but she was scammed. That thing. Then we had Hoshino, who at first when she says gives the idea, it seemed pretty decent. She was like, oh, we need more students. Yeah, it's a good idea, but her application of it, how to get that was pretty damn bad. She's like, oh, we take hostage and literally threaten students to join our school. Obviously, they're like, it's not going to work because, the individual school, presidents, they won't be happy about this. They'll probably come and attack us. So, yeah, that's the thing. And then we have Shiroko literally suggesting a bank heist, literally rob a bank, and she even did the research on it and brought the masks for it. Like I said, I love how each mask is the color of the mask is it matches the theme of the character, kind of. Shiroko has a blue mask, Hoshino has a pink mask, that kind of thing. Okay, and then when Ayane says that, oh, why don't we, excuse me, what does she say? Wait a minute, let me check. Oh, idol. She says let's become idol. Now, when Sensei was asked, what do you think is better out of all of this? He was like, oh, probably the idol. And I would agree. I would yeah, all of these are ridiculous. The only one that still seems doable, at least, is the idol one. But before he says that, Ayane, I think that's her name, she gets pissed. She's like, you guys, I'm trying to do a serious thing here, and you guys are goofing around, making jokes and everything, huh? You think this is funny? Oh god. Yeah, and yeah, that was today's episode. This was the whole episode, and yeah, great episode. We got to meet the problem solvers, and they did say in the end that they'll be back again, just like all villains do. But yeah, I'm sure this isn't the end. I'm sure we'll see them again. Yeah, so let's see. Alright, now that was today's episode. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. The very first scene we get to see Aru taking a contract. And okay, I love the little banner in their background. An evil a day. Oh god. Right. So okay, then after that, we get to the main thing where we get to see Sensei and the students talking about the whole situation, and they are talking about the the Kata Kata helmet gang, what the type of stuff they use, like the armored vehicle and everything, and Yeah. Okay. So they're trying to think why is Katakata Helmet Gang constantly attacking us? Who is this behind them? That is like telling them to do, because obviously like why is that? Why are they constantly targeting the Abidos? There must be some kind of a reason. Someone must be telling them to do that. So they're kind of wondering about that. But either way, they're like, okay, let's talk about something serious. Um, let's have a meeting. And Sensei is here with us, so Sensei can help us out as well in the meeting. So the meeting's theme is like how to make more money. Obviously, they are a lot in debt. They need to pay it off and properly continue their normal activities. So they're like, we need a solution to the whole thing. So what should we do? And here we get their whole suggestions, as I like kind of discussed before. Each had their own interesting suggestion, out of which none of them were practical enough. And yeah, like I said, you know what, it was funny because when Hoshino's like, oh, we need more students, like the stuff that I immediately thought was like, oh, like pull the gacha, because in the game that's literally what we do. You get more characters, just pull the gacha, I guess. Right. And yeah, obviously that's not how it works. It's going to work here. But yeah, I was sure one of them was definitely going to like suggest gambling or something, but yeah, none of them did. So okay, I guess. I actually expected Hoshino to say like gambling or something, but no, she like the reason is because like Hoshino kind of is seen like Hoshino refers to herself as like oh like old man, like Oji-san, like like she kind of says that, refers to herself. So I thought like her idea would be something like, oh, let's like gamble the money or something, kind of like that. But yeah, she said something even crazier. She's like, let's just hijack a bus and threaten the students from another school to join our school. Okay, now one thing I was thinking, just like how we have like like in the real world like a police force and everything, I do wonder if they have something here. What I'm guessing is that I'm sure they have something like that, a regulatory body. That body is probably the General Student Council, isn't it? Like the General Student Council is like the regulatory body, like they keep an eye on all the other schools. Like if one school does something bad or something that probably, I don't know, like goes against the rules or something, maybe like this General Student Council will send people to take care of it, something like that. Because there's definitely a need for like otherwise like there won't be any law and order. Like even though all these schools are there, like for example what Hoshino said, if someone does something like this, like like hijack a bus and try to like kidnap the students or whatever the hell, obviously the individual school that is happening to, they'll obviously be pissed and they'll come and attack us, and while like we are doing this illegal thing. So what happens in that type of situation, because if there's no third party there, a regulatory body who's neutral, like this thing is going to completely delve into full blown war. Like like all these schools will attack each other and it'll be a mess. So I'm guessing the General Student Council is literally that body. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're like the neutral like party who is like who's not really like like who's like neutral on all aspects. If one school does something bad, they'll come and probably, I don't know, like capture them and like like probably punish them or something. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's what it is. You know. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, it just came to my head when Hoshin was talking about like hijacking a school bus. I was like, yeah, there's definitely some kind of a justice, like a law and order. Something must be like, and I wonder who enforces that. Probably the General Student Council. Now, after that, we get to see. Oh, and all the other like like the all the other like ideas like Shiroko's rob the bank and her masks that she brought, and then we had Anonomi's idol. I feel like the idol route, like like the idea was probably the best out of all of them. Like yeah, it seems at least doable and it's not even illegal. So all the others were like illegal. Both Shiroko and Hoshino's idea was like, the whole thing was illegal. Yeah, but anyways, okay, so wait, what was her name? Ayane, wasn't it? Yeah, Ayane was like pissed completely, and when they were asking like, "Oh, Sensei, which one do you think is better?" Ayane got even more pissed, and she's like, "You guys, like, just stop this." And while all of that was happening, we get to see the problem solvers, Aru and her group. Um, okay, wait a minute. What is her name? That girl. Like I said, the only girl that I don't remember the name. Mitsuri or Mutsuri, something like that. Mitsuru? No. Wait a minute. Mutsuki. Yes, correct. Okay, Mutsuki. Right. So Mutsuki, yeah, that's her name. So Aru, the leader, obviously. Then we have Kayoko, that girl with the white and a black hair. Like, like I said, I really like her character design. So her name stuck with me. Then we have Haruka, the purple-haired girl, and then we have, I forgot again. Like, not forgot. I do remember her name, but is it Mutsuki? No, wait. Oh God, it's going to. Just a minute. Wait a minute. Let me go back. Mutsuki. Yeah. Okay. I need to remember. I'm kind of mixing it up with a few other things. Mutsuki. Suki. Okay. Suki is there in the end, and then Mutsuki. Okay. Right. So. So this. Whatever they were trying to do here, like, this task that they were given, in this task they were like, it was, as they say, the task was probably to save or bring something from that ship and keep it in one piece. Yeah, make sure the target is unharmed is the least a client can ask for, right? And then they see the cat that they saved or whatever is like unconscious and half dead. Right. And as we can see, I'm pretty sure they didn't get paid for that as well, or maybe got paid half for it. I don't know, but yeah. Either way, while all of this is happening, we get to see Abiros' students in the ramen shop, and the problem solvers also come in over there. I love how Haruka at first comes in and asks everyone that, "Oh, guys, like, is there like a cheap like ramen over here? Like, how much is it?" And like Sarika's like, "Oh, it's 580," and she's like, "Oh, okay, wait a minute," and closes the door and then asks for Aru, like, talks to Aru, and she's like, "Oh, like, they said like 580," and Aru's like, "Oh, thank God, like something below 600." So they come in, and they were asking for takeout at the very beginning because obviously, it's only one, like, ramen they're going to eat all together. But Serika's like, "Oh, no, guys, like, come in, like, don't worry about it, like, it's okay." And they're like, "Oh, but please give us like 4 pairs of chopsticks, even though it's like one ramen that we're taking." And oh God, they're so embarrassed. Like, I can feel, like, I can feel it, because I cannot even imagine, like, going to a shop and but no, you know what? Yeah, like, why not? It's our money. Like, we can do whatever we want to with it. Like, we can buy one bowl and, like, share it among 50 people if we want to. Okay, 50 people is a bit, like, a bit of an exaggeration, I feel like, but 3 or 4 people is fine. But I guess, like, taking one bowl and sharing it among 2 people is, it's fine. But I feel like the embarrassment factor gets bigger and bigger the more people there are. Like, one bowl for 4 people, yeah, you'll be like, okay, I wonder what other people are thinking about this, or at least, I can see that, a little bit of embarrassment. Like, Serika's like, "Are you 4 going to eat one bowl of ramen?" Haruka's like, sorry, we're very poor." Oh boy. And Serika's like, "Oh, no, I don't have to apologize for it. It's fine. I understand. You guys are students. Oh God. And yeah, and like I said, Haruka really reminds me of Kobeni because she has this like very like shifty type of someone who's like always scared and everything, and like apologizing constantly, but at the same time she has this weird type of a like a tenacity towards whatever she does. Like she always goes into like crazy mode or something. Like this type of personality. I've seen a few characters like this, and like one of the biggest examples is Kobeni from Chainsaw Man, and she really reminds me of that. Either way, Senika's like, no, don't worry, it's fine. Like we'll take care of it. And yeah, so and the boss is pretty happy. He's like, like you guys have come here to eat. You guys are students, and that makes me happy. Um, yeah, okay. And while the problem solvers are talking amongst each other, and Aru's like, and they're like, we aren't usually this poor, but we have to like invest in our next job, so that's why we're trying to cut the prices of our food. Okay, so here you can see Mutsuko is talking to Kayoko, and she's like, "You saw that? They're the Abido student. You know, I think Aru doesn't realize that we're actually supposed to go and attack them next day." And Mutsuko's like, "Keep it a secret. It's going to be more fun." Right. Anyways, so Serika brings in a big bowl, and they're like, "Wait, we don't have the money." And Serika's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's fine." And the chief is like, the ramen guy. He's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's a little bit of mistake that I made. That I accidentally put more into it. It's fine. It's yours." Right. And everyone was very grateful, obviously. And they had a full meal, obviously. And then we get to see the Abydos. All the students come in, and they're like talking to them, and Aru becomes good friends with them. Like Aru like shakes like Shioko's hands and everything. And obviously Abydos students, they realize they're from the Gehenna because of the school dress, and they're like, "Oh, you guys are from Gehenna? You came a long way over here." And yeah. So all that aside, they had like a good time, and in the end, they say goodbye to each other. Aru's like, "I hope you can revive the school soon," and like it's like waving and everything, like with a big smile. And then later, who is the one who breaks this whole thing to her? Oh, Kayoko. Kayoko's like, President, do you realize they're the ones we're supposed to, they're our targets. I was like, what? And she's like, they're like, they're the Abydos students. Okay, Haruka also didn't realize that. She was equally surprised. I guess it makes sense because if Haruka realized, she probably would be too like anxious and just, I don't know, like panicking to properly like and yeah, she'd probably give it away. The fact that she didn't say anything shows that she didn't realize as well. She realized it here along with Aru. And Aru's like just standing and just bewildered, and she's like, "Oh my god, what the hell did I do? I just made friends with my enemies." And we're the ones who're supposed to go and instigate the fight. Like we literally became friends with them, and tomorrow we'll go and pick a fight with them. That is kind of embarrassing again, in a way, because it's a bit the fact that she didn't realize. Right. Anyways, and after that, but in the end, Aru was like, "Don't like I keep my private and my personal the my job different, so it's fine." So yeah, next day, Abydos students are there talking with Sensei about the whole situation. Obviously how to make more money, but then the problem solvers attack, and they have their whole mercenary group with them. These random characters in the game you see who comes and attacks the mob characters. It's literally them. And they have been hired by the problem solvers. Obviously they need more personnel to take care of the situation. So the Abydos students come out, and they're like, "What the hell, you guys? We saw you guys yesterday, literally." And they explain like, "Oh, it's like nothing personal, like it's just our job, nothing we can do about it." And yeah, so the battle begins, and everyone starts their fight. Okay, so here's the thing. Aru is a sniper, Kayako is a pistol user, and then we have Muski, who is a heavy machine gunner. I'm guessing she has like a machine gun, I think. Haruka is a shotgunner, and she also has like explosives and stuff. I think that's what all these characters are, like, you know. Okay, so right, and that's that. Then okay, yeah, so the battle begins, and everyone takes their positions, you know, like under takes cover and everything. um so the battle at the beginning, it turns out that the battle wasn't going well for the Abydos students. They were kind of like, you know, like getting overwhelmed by, obviously there's so many people over there. And you know, like Shioko almost gets blasted out. You know, Hoshino comes and saves her from the blast with the shield. And you know, like multiple characters gets like injured here, and at that point, like, you know, they couldn't do anything. So Sensei's like, all right, let me think about it. So and the battle goes on for quite a long time. It becomes evening, and then Sensei's like, all right, I have a plan. You want to hear it? So here we go. The plan was basically to for Hoshino to come and act as a distraction with the shield. She literally brings the shield in front and pushes them, and then we see Serika and Nonoka or Nonomi, either of those names. Like I said, I'm mixing up the names. So she comes in with her heavy machine, her Gatling gun, and it kind of feel like, you know, like Hoshino's kind of moving forward with the big shield. They have to keep an eye on that, but at the same time, like over there at the back, those two, Serika and Nonomi, they're shooting. Yeah, so it kind of works out. Haruka, like, Hoshino comes in front of Haruka and uses the shield to bash her and then shoot the shotgun. So like that, Haruka got defeated, and they see like they're actually, like, you know, getting pushed back. And you can see that Kayako realized something weird is going on. You can see she's constantly looking around. Probably she was trying to find Shiroko. She was like, I can see all of them here. Where's that girl? I cannot see her. So she immediately realized what's happening, and she's like, President, like, you know, be careful. And yeah, Shiroko comes in, and each are, you know, like, point the gun at each other, and by the end, they're literally pointing the guns at each other. It's a stalemate. And then the situation gets even worse for the problem solvers, because the bell rings and the mercenaries are like, oh, we're done for the day. Bye-bye. We're not going to be working overtime because I doubt you'll be able to pay for it. So goodbye. And they leave. So yeah, now they're broke. They're even more broke because they actually invested their own money. And the mission didn't even succeed. So they're screwed. and now they're in a tough situation. So they're like, what should we do? Should we surrender? Should we run? And I was like, you guys, don't think it's just over yet. We'll be back. You know, just like all the villains. I love how in the end everyone's just laughing and like, it's just a, you know, just an everyday work. Nothing personal. And even in the end, Kayako was like, goodbye, guys. Like literally waving goodbye to the people you're just fighting with. But yeah, it makes sense. It's their job. You know, they don't have any personal vendetta against us. Just a job. And yeah. And they leave. But then, okay, here we go. Here's one thing. Obviously, they don't have any personal vendetta against us. It's just a job, that's why they came to do this. But Aru said something like, we'll be back, but the mission has failed. So I doubt they're going to get paid for it. So I think, like, when Aru said that, oh, we'll be back again, it won't really work like that, because okay, if they get rehired for the job again, then I guess it'll work. If not, then that's it. That's it for the job. Like I said, they don't have any personal thing with us. You know, we're neutral. They just came here to fight us because it was in the job. So if they don't get rehired for the same job, then I feel like Aru's whole proclamation of we'll be back again completely falls flat. because that's never going to happen, because they're not really our enemies. They only did this because they were hired for it. Right. Anyways, and then in the end they're like, oh, we're hungry, let's go and eat. What a great, like, they're literally fighting using like guns, machine guns, sniper rifles, and now they're like, oh, let's get to eat, yeah. So it's very interesting, because it's like, because of the halos, the whole like, they don't really die, they just get injured. And yeah, it's kind of interesting to see how, like, the whole thing is so casual. Like, they literally had like a gunfight, and now they're like, oh, it's fine. It's like, it's like you're playing a video game. Like, you're just playing video games, like attacking people, killing, like, your enemy teammates, and then just after that you put the video game down and you're like, oh, I'm hungry, let's go and eat, kind of like that. Like a video game kind of thing situation, but in real life, basically. Right, so yeah, there you go, that is it. That was today's episode. Great episode. And yeah, I was really looking forward to the problem solvers, because like I said, I really love, like, Aru's personality, because it's such a, like, curveball. Like, you expect something seeing her, but then, when she starts speaking and we get to know her personality, it's like the complete opposite. She's just like an airheaded character. So yeah, so there you go, that is it. That was my reaction. Thanks for watching, guys. This was my reaction to episode number 3 of Blue Archive. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Blue Archive. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.